Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Spoilers. Gio leans on Sonny, the beginning of Tracy's warning coming true? General Hospital spoilers gossip Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, is about to turn to Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, for help in a desperate pinch. This week's preview teases Gio and Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, discovering that Professor Henry Hank Dalton, Daniel Goddard, has snatched Emma's beloved dog Outback and stashed him in his shady lab. Tied to WSB Secrets and Britt Westbourne's Kelly Thibault captivity. Gio, looking for a new adventure to distract him from the recent revelations in his life, heads straight to Sonny for aid. But is this just a favor, or the start of Gio dipping into Sonny's mob world for that intoxicating sense of power? Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, warned Sonny's influence could corrupt Gio. Could this be the beginning of her prophecy coming true, turning him into the next Jason Morgan, Steve Burton? Joe's desperate plea to Sonny. Gio and Emma's discovery of Outback's fate in Dalton's lab screams crisis. Perhaps linked to Dalton's experiments or Jen Sidwell's, Carlo Rota, schemes. Joe's choice to seek Sonny's help over his father Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, or the PCPD hints at a shortcut through mob muscle. Fans speculate Gio is in his feelings after learning Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, and Dante are his parents, craving control amid the chaos. Turning to Sonny for a favor to bust Outback out could give Gio a taste of that power, pulling him toward the dark side Tracy feared. Spoilers tease Tracy's words ring in our ears. Tracy's caution about Sonny's world sucking Gio in and corrupting him feels eerily prophetic now. Joe's golden boy vibe, talented violinist, charming newcomer, could shatter if he embraces Sonny's methods, trading ethics for results. If Sonny obliges, deploying henchmen like Brick to raid the lab, Gio might feel invincible, mirroring Jason's path from troubled youth to enforcer. But with Emma in tow, this could bond them in danger or push Gio to question if power's worth the price, especially if Dante learns his son bypassed him for mob help. The next Jason Morgan? If Gio leans into Sonny's underworld for solutions, he could become the next Jason. Loyal, fierce, but forever changed. His parentage reveal left him adrift. Sonny's family might fill that void, but at the cost of his innocence. Some fans worry that Tracy's warning rings true, with Gio torching his reputation for quick fixes. Will this Outback rescue be Joe's gateway to darkness, or a wake-up call? General Hospital is a town where loyalties are tested, secrets are currency, and one wrong alliance can change everything. This week, Port Charles takes a turn as a younger Cassadine outsider finds himself at a crossroads. Sonny Corinthos steps into a familiar yet dangerous mentor role, and Tracy Quartermaine's sharp instincts may be more than just paranoia. Let's dive into how Joe's reliance on Sonny sets off ripple effects that threaten to reshape family ties and power dynamics. Gio drawn to Sonny's shadow. Gio Santiago, the fiery and impulsive new face in Port Charles, has spent weeks trying to carve out a place in a city where every corner seems to whisper with secrets. Though initially determined to steer clear of mob entanglements, Joe's frustrations with his own family have driven him towards Sonny Corinthos. For Sonny, it begins innocently enough. Gio seeks advice on how to handle situations where control seems impossible. His temper, his family clashes, and his longing to feel like he belongs somewhere. Sonny, a man who knows all too well the struggle of balancing power and vulnerability, lends an ear. But what starts as guidance soon begins to look a lot like mentorship. The question is Sonny simply trying to help a young man avoid mistakes, or is Gio unknowingly being groomed into Sonny's world? Tracy Quartermaine sees the storm coming. No one ever accused Tracy Quartermaine of mincing words. She has weathered decades of family turmoil, mob wars, and corporate betrayals, and if anyone can sniff out trouble before it ignites, it's her. Tracy doesn't buy Joe's innocent act for a second. She sees the spark in his eyes, the recklessness in his choices, and more importantly, the dangerous allure Sonny has over impressionable young men. After all, she's seen it before. Jason Morgan, Michael Corinthos, even Dante to an extent. Sonny has a knack for making loyalty seem like the only path forward. In a blistering confrontation at the Quartermaine mansion, Tracy issues a warning. Sonny Corinthos will destroy that boy if someone doesn't step in. And mark my words, if Gio keeps running to Sonny instead of his own family, we'll all be paying for it. Her words hang in the air like smoke, and while some roll their eyes at Tracy's dramatics, others quietly wonder if she's right. Sonny's inner conflict. Sonny has never been one to shy away from responsibility, especially when it comes to people who seek his protection. Gio reminds him of his younger self, before power and reputation hardened him. But Sonny also knows the cost of bringing someone into his orbit. He wrestles with two sides of himself, the compassionate man who wants to help Gio avoid falling into ruin, and the hardened mob boss who knows loyalty often leads to bloodshed. Adding fuel to the fire, Carly warns Sonny to be careful. She knows better than anyone how easily Sonny's protection can morph into entrapment. You think you're helping him, but you're giving him a place to hide from his real problems. And that's the last thing Gio needs. Tracy's warning sets off a chain reaction in the Quartermain family. Brooke Lynn, who has her own complicated history with Sonny, defends Gio. She believes he needs someone steady, and if Sonny provides that, then maybe it's not the disaster Tracy makes it out to be. Ned, however, shares Tracy's concerns. He's seen enough mob fallout to know how quickly things can turn lethal. The Quartermain family already has its fair share of dysfunction. The last thing they need is Gio tied up in Corinthos business. This divide not only exposes the fragile nature of Quartermain unity, but also highlights just how much Joe's choices could tear the family apart. Joe's temptation. For Gio, Sonny represents something no one else has given him: respect. Sonny listens without judgment, offers advice without condescension, and treats Gio as someone worth protecting. In Joe's eyes, that's a rare gift. But temptation grows. A late-night meeting with Sonny at Pozzolo's turns into a conversation about strength, loyalty, and how to protect family at any cost. Gio, desperate to prove himself, begins asking questions that hint at more than just curiosity. Sometimes, Gio says quietly, it feels like the only way to get respect is to take it. Isn't that what you did? Sonny hesitates before answering, fully aware that one wrong word could alter the boy's path forever. Tracy's prediction comes alive. The more Gio leans on Sonny, the more Tracy's warning takes root in reality. Subtle changes in Joe's behavior, more confidence, more secrecy, and more defiance toward his own family, signal that he's slipping under Sonny's influence. The true test comes when Gio finds himself in trouble. After an argument spirals into a dangerous confrontation with someone tied to Port Charles's darker corners, Gio turns not to his family, but to Sonny. Sonny cleans up the mess, but it's a pivotal moment. For Gio, Sonny's protection feels like salvation. For Tracy, it's the proof she dreaded. Sonny has become Joe's lifeline, and breaking that bond may be impossible, foreshadowing a dangerous road. General Hospital thrives on the delicate dance between fate and free will, and Joe's arc may be the perfect storm. His yearning for belonging, Sonny's instinct to mentor, and Tracy's refusal to sit back and watch could all collide in ways that reshape Port Charles. Will Gio become Sonny's next loyal soldier, sacrificing family ties in exchange for the Corinthos name? Or will Tracy find a way to pull him back before he crosses a line that can't be undone? The irony is not lost. Tracy, often dismissed as overbearing and cold, may be the only one with the foresight to save Gio before it's too late. But in true GH fashion, the warning may come at a cost. If Gio resents Tracy for interfering, she risks alienating him completely. Conclusion. A warning in the wind. As Port Charles braces for the fallout, one truth is clear. Joe's reliance on Sonny is no small matter. It's a seed that could grow into loyalty, betrayal, or tragedy. And Tracy's sharp tongue may have struck gold once again, because in this town, warnings often sound like prophecies. The question is, will anyone listen before it's too late?